Hi and welcome back to Whitetail Acres Farm. We're in the garden today. I'm working on picking some shishito peppers. They are absolutely my favorite vegetable to not only grow but to harvest and eat. The plants are just so easy, and the fruit itself, the peppers, are absolutely delicious. So I'm going to see how many more we can get. We already have quite a bit in the freezer, but you know, you can never have too many. So I'm going to get busy here. Our shishito plants are looking amazing. The plants are just bursting with more peppers. So if you have not ever planted shishito plants before, I highly recommend that you look into doing it in a future garden of yours, because you'll be very grateful for the amount of peppers that you can get from a single plant. When picking shishitos, I always try to get the stem on there, because when you cook them and eat them, usually, well, the way we do it anyway, is we like to toss them in some olive oil and seasoning, bake them for maybe 30 minutes or so, until they start getting a little charred and soft, and then we just pick them up by the stem, and then we usually bite them and eat them down to about here, because that's where the seeds start, and we eat the rest. So it just makes it easier for picking up, and nice finger food. While cleaning the shishitos here, I thought I would share some fun facts. Not a lot of people know what the shishito peppers are, and they don't even think about growing them in their garden, but shishito peppers have been around for a long time. They originated in Japan in the 16th century, and they were actually considered a delicacy back then. It was, a luxury to be able to get these and to be able to have them as a meal. But then they quickly grew in popularity, and then they spread over to Western society, and today we have them, and they're pretty common, and they're very easy to grow. Not only are they easy to grow, but they're also very easy to preserve. So our favorite way of preserving them is by freezing them. So we have a Cabela's vacuum sealer here that we use. We have just some quart-sized bags or gallon bags. Usually we do the gallon bags because we like to eat larger quantities at a time, but we fill the gallon bags up and then put them in the sealer like that, like so. And you just push it down. I make sure I put it on moist, and then you just hit the button and go, and it sucks all of the air out, makes a nice tight seal. I usually do a second seal too. I like to double seal it just to ensure it stays nice and crisp and fresh while it's in the freezer. And here's another fun fact for you. Did you know that when shishitos are fully ripened, they turn red? And this is why you might see a red pepper every once in a while on your plant. But we typically pick them just, in general, people pick them when they're still at their young stage and green, because it's more tender and more enjoyable to eat. And they really are delicious, enjoyable to eat. So when we go to get ready to eat them, the way we prefer it is to get a cookie sheet, put some parchment paper down, and then put a layer of the shishitos. We get some olive oil like you see here, and we just put a nice drizzle all around them. We want to make sure it's coated enough but not drenched. And then right here, this is the magic stuff we have from Costco. It's an organic vegetable blend. It has all kinds of dried, ground up vegetable parts, and it's just so flavorful and so delicious. So we really put a healthy dose of this seasoning on our shishitos. We're not shy about it at all, but it's going to be worth it. And then we just like to spread it around, make sure everything's nice and coated. And then it goes into the oven at 375 degrees for about 30 minutes or so. You really eyeball it. We like to wait until we see it starting to get a little charred. And then once you see them starting to get just a little bit crispy, that's usually a good indicator for us anyway that it's done. We like them when they're on that like crispier side, but it's really your preference. You can cook them as long as you'd like to or as short as you'd like to. And here's fun fact number 3. So one reason why the Shishitos grew in popularity is not only because of their amazing flavor and versatility, but because about 1 in every 20 peppers or so is actually spicy. So this adds like a really exciting element when eating the Shishitos. The spicy peppers aren't really overwhelmingly spicy, it's just enough to shock you. So it makes it really enjoyable. But here are Shishitos. We're gonna go sit at the table now and enjoy them. But thank you so much for joining us today. I hope you learned something, you enjoyed the video, and we'll see you on the next one.